Anyways, we're just gonna keep moving. 3, 2, 1, go. Get the run out of the way now, so that we can focus on the other things. Alright. Oof. So I'm thinking of a way I might shift my schedule. So I had this idea that instead of doing, like, sometimes I'm on a roll, sometimes I'm not, and I kind of need... So here's what... Here, let me put it this way. When I want to take a break from the stream, I need to take a break for a while. I need to actually, like, do something significant, usually. Like, there's still a lot of stuff in my room and cleanup stuff there that I need to take care of that I never had time to take care of. And having 2 days here or there is not the appropriate time frame that I need. So my idea is that I'm going to be shifting my stream schedule to, basically, so I will start doing Fridays and Sundays, but I will, basically I will do 2 weeks of just straight streaming is the idea. And then at the end of those 2 weeks, I, take an entire week off is the plan. That was a very bad room. Oh well. Oof. Okay, definitely need to work on the projectiling of that character. A lot of the physics has changed, and that is no longer consistent, as we can now see. So in case you're wondering, I'm supposed to fireball, then I hit him with a third attack, but that was the first time he's fallen off the edge from the fireball damage. Alright. Golden Dash. Yeah, I found it early. I felt bad because I was taking damage while doing it, so that's why I feel like that's not a gold. Not because it's actually slow, but because I did poorly during the heirloom itself. Alright, don't need this one. No mana. Yep. Put myself in some bad situations twice in a row. Well, I don't even have enough health to face Lamek at this point. I might want to actually kill myself. Like, actively. Get a new character. Either that or fight an apple. We'll fight Lamek. I have done this without getting hit once. Consistently enough that I will do it. Should I lose? I lose a lot of time, but that's kind of expected. Reminder that the start for my current PB was also very bad. So, doesn't mean anything until it's over, you know? Gotta be very careful, especially when we get to phase 2. Because if he does the laser beam attack, I just have to avoid. Whew. Just get distance because I don't want to take risks. Not this much health. There we are. Beat Lamek. We're not dead yet. Alright. Now we just head right, looking for Access Mundi. But we're gonna fight it before the book, I think. More like history, Lamek, am I right? How's it going, Bat Kessler? I mean, he's lame enough that I came in at 10 health and left at 10 health. So, like, he's lame enough that I was not scared of entering the fight, given my current health total. I don't know, it's an enjoyable boss. It is an enjoyable boss, though. This is not the kind of room I want to see. One where you have to fight your way through because there's so many enemies. Just do that. That's actually safer for me. Don't have a shield, so can't aggro through. Found book. That's cool. We found... That's not what I expected to find. But yeah, we found the Stygian study, it seems. Oh my gosh. Far less scary now. Everything's far less scary when you have 85 health instead of 10. He's definitely scary the first few times, but yeah, he's pretty neat. Thank you. How's your day been going back, Kessler? How's your day? Oof. It's basically easy mode having half a health bar. Yeah. You planning on streaming today, Kessler? I did not see you earlier, so just wondering. Either way, enjoy yourself. Thanks for coming by. Definitely appreciate it. It's alright, I'm about... Oh, you've been moving. Ah, nice. I hope the new place you're living is going to be much better. Ooh. Yep, I haven't been doing anything big like that. I am trying to, like, move around my schedule. That's something I'm going to be doing next week, but that's really it for my big moves, you know? Alright. Yeah, I'm interested in where you're moving and all that, and, like, the reasoning, but, like, I'm not going to ask for you to spoil anything you don't want to talk about, so... Oof. So, yeah, the plan for today, we do this one, speedrun, and then, hopefully by now, Sire Bellum is going to be into the chat, and we're going to do some lore stuff. We're going to help him get all the lore he needs. Ready his booklet. Your old landlord wanted to sell his places all. Very amicable. Alright, and then yeah, lore stream. Yeah, it is awesome. So in case you're wondering, Sire Bellum, he's been interested. He has like a Steam theme where he talks about the lore of the gameplay and all that stuff. And when he was looking through it, he's the one who found the connections between the names of all the estuaries. But so here's where I'm involved. He found the names of all the estuaries, and it has to do with a biblical story of Cain. And it just turns out that most people do not know anything about like biblical lore and like how to parse through it. So what happened is everyone was just like saying, "Oh, that means J must be Jesus." I'm like, no, Jesus doesn't come for like a long time in the story, and like the connection to Cain can like lead to a lot more themes. So what happened is I ended up getting voluntold, as I often phrase it, into helping him with the Cain, what's called Cain theory. And if you look at his page, you'll see a little section called Cain theory, created by Patient Tadpole. And it's just where I talk about the story of Cain and Abel, and therefore what themes we can expect from the game due to it using that as the lore. Did the game just crash? Nah. It just took a long time to load. Labradroid, lore! I love lore! Yep, awesome. So after this run, we'll probably be focusing on lore. So, hope you enjoy it. Oof. So yeah, they haven't really revealed anything new for the Cain theory. Nothing we didn't already know. You know? Like, but we did, like, get more into detail. And I'm really interested in the story of Tubal, because we only have one estuary left, which means either Mahujala or Tubal is actually who Void Beast Bareth and Halfar are. And I'm interested in, like, first of all, the connection there, but also Tubal has the king's name as part of his name. I'm interested, like, they only call him Tubal, not Tubal Cain, which is his actual full name. Ooh. I'm so glad they increased the knockback of the hammers. I hate those guys. They would just wall off an area, and sucks to be you. Oof. Oh, we got chasers. Woo. They shoot faster. I gotta get used to that. Whoops. Oh well. So we die in 2 hits. So hopefully we don't do it wrong, because we do not have enough money to buy the architect. So we just have to do this with only getting hit once. So I'm gonna focus. So I'll see you guys once I'm done with the fight. Feel free to talk about whatever you want. I do have a question of the day. If you guys want to answer that, have a good conversation. So the point of the question of the day is to, like, if you have nothing to talk about, it gives us a starting point for more conversation. Alright, because of this dangerous, now I'm going to stay here. So usually you want to spread out the damage, but because I have such low health, I'm just going to try to kill one, and then take care of the rest later. This is not a good spot. There was nothing I could really do. Give this... I mean... Ugh. And then I just messed up with my fingers there. I had every right to win that fight. Now, I don't think I could afford the architect even, which means this run might be dead. Gotta be either One Night Ultimate Werewolf or Risk, for entirely different reasons. Yep, I have not played One Night Ultimate Werewolf, but one of the reasons I put that on is because there's a guy... Yeah, that was a double vegan... 2 characters were exactly the same in all but looks. That was strange. Yep, this is not enough money. Just the leather helm? Alright. We're going to grab the money mana instead. So unfortunately, this run is almost dead because... Hey, Dunk the Skunk! So we just died to avoid Beast Bareth without enough money to buy the architect. In other words, this entire run is now recovery. With one little mistake, the run is recovery. From 1 point of damage when I didn't need the damage. We are now in trouble scenario. Alright. Alright, we are vegans, so we don't heal up much. Doesn't matter, we don't stop for healing much anyways. Alright, I'm going to grab that. This gold will give me enough... I'm getting close to enough gold right now to be able to afford the architect later. So the reason I'm still going up every once in a while is even though I want to go to Axis Mundi, I also have to find the book. And with that, the entrance to Stygian Study. Like, the hope is that we still do Stygian Study stuff with 1 life, even if that life was delayed because what we did. Alright. Found Axis Mundi at least. Definitely going to have to go back later, but right now we just want to kill Bone Bros. Hey, Cerebellum. So after this run, if you are up for it... Vegan. But anyways, if you're up for it, after this run, we could start doing some lore stuff. I'll jump into New Game Plus 2, and we can just, like, start doing some lore things. I'm grabbing this just so I can get enough money. We can now purchase the Architect. So if everything goes horribly wrong, We at least have the architect. Let's get me an apple, because that's my only healing process. Neither of those are useful for this. Only... Thank God that blocked the damage from the meat. Okay, why is it that when I'm a vegan, I actually get reasonable amounts of meat? But only when I'm a vegan. Oof. Alright. I just realized, I think despite having, like, being put in danger with Void Beast Bareth multiple times, that's the first time I actually lost the fight to Void Beast Bareth. Oof. Make sure to pop up the Sun Tower. Be warned though, I've put off rereading the previous lore, so I'll need some time to catch up. Don't worry, the first thing I'll do is we'll go to a book, and we'll read up on the Sun Tower. That should sound good. I need to be careful how much I break. If I find more meat, I'm actually in trouble. Alright, let's look for an apple, because I need healing. Still no apples. And now my dog needs out. That's okay. We'll let the dog out in just a bit. Good doggo. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for not doing anything bad on my carpet. You're not going to do anything bad on my carpet, are you? Oof. Oh. No apple. Checked every extra room. No apple. Unless there's an additional one. In case you're wondering, that one always has lore, so no apple there either. It's been a while since I hit the ground. Alright. We're gonna let this cutscene play while I let the dog out. Good girl. Good being patient. Yep. A book? Why not use... Why use one of those old relics while you have the Lorekeeper's Guide? Fair enough. I just realized I'm in the same position I was last time, dying in one hit. Just different spell and different damage output because of it. Alright. These are where I'm just focusing one down, so I could not have to deal with it, because as I said, I take one hit and then I'm dead. Oof. A book would actually be useful for Sun Tower and Scar lore, though. Alright. So yeah, it will take me a little while to find... Alright. So note to self. We're going to die to meat. I'm just going to state that clearly. We're going to die to meat because... By the way, just notes for time, we went from -4 minutes to +3 because of that death. That's how costly that death is. It's 7 minutes lost in the time. I legitimately did not see that wisp. Don't know if it was like a fog effect or something, but I did not see that wisp. Alright. If I could find Far Shores, I could get all my health back. Doesn't make it easy. Just means we have a solution. I'm gonna save that for if this character dies, or if this character finds Far Shores. Whichever comes first. Oh my gosh. We're actually still in this. That's good. We're still in this. With a 75% gold increase, this is actually a good character to be like exploring the castle and gain money. Whew. Deep breaths. Ooh. Darn meat. I was trying to get to the mana potion. Nope. The lack of meat as healing is definitely weighing on me now. So we're still in it, and then we lost half our health here. So we're not super in it, but we're not dead yet. In the middle of a run that breached 50k gold and killed Enoch. Ooh. Right, so they're neither is like particularly closer. And if I don't grab the item with this character, I'm not grabbing it with any character, so might as well grab it with this character. It's far enough away. Alright. Got Disattuned Archer with Heavy Stone Bargain, among other great relics. I guess Heavy Stone Burden would be great for Archer. Alright. Windwall and Tesla Spike. Yeah. Let's try it. This should have the damage output. Okay, Architect. That's good. Let's buy something by the docks. Sure. A little more health. Go. So, you're going to notice that I'm doing a heavy intelligence. Intelligence seems to deal more damage. It just seems to deal more damage, so why not? That's why I'm doing it. So. Meat doesn't hurt me anymore. Alright, so there's one lily above me. Let's grab that real fast. And then I guess we'll head up. Let's see. We have a lily that has to be up or to the left, and we have a lily that has to be... Well, there's the other lily. Congratulations, I did my job. Ooh. Alright. We just have to find them all now, which could be effectively anywhere, but emphasizes... I find up is usually emphasized. though that's more of a consideration, not a actual mathematical analysis. Yep. And with this character, yeah, we're gonna actually go in. So, by the way, internet knocked out, but I'm back. Alright, we're glad to have you here again, man. Yeah, maybe not the best positioning. Good spells generally, but maybe not against Nama. So in case you're wondering, the reason I chose to face Nama is because I don't want my gold gain to be much lower. And, like, Gauntheads and Murmur, now that they don't, Gauntheads and Murmur, with all the changes, actually means that they are actually completely valueless in the speedrun. They are done because they have to be done to get to Enoch, and that is it. They no longer... They can't give us good equipment. They can't give us good... They can't give us gold. Like, there's just no reason for them other than it's part of the run. You kind of have to. Alright. Whatever. Made some stupid mistakes. Got punished. Funny how that 1 point in the armor up increased my resolve. Yeah, they all were bad. That's why they all seem bad, Lambda Droid. Alright, well with this character, I'm going to be finding the book and the entrance to, yeah, I just realized, because I died recently, or previously, I have to go back and find both the book and the entrance to the Stygian study. So I'm just going to take care of that now. I probably shouldn't be going down. Oh well. Gonna go to the entrance here. Sometimes you have bad runs. Sometimes you have bad runs. That's just the nature of this. It's a game of variance, and therefore variance occurs. Alright. No vines. That's nice. Alright, found book. That's good. That's one of my jobs. Complete. Ooh. Alright, now Stygian City. Maybe a ranger could save the run? Vibes, you gotta stop. Rangers don't work for by build pathing. And if there's something that saves the run, it's not the fact that it's a ranger. I'm sorry. I know you want it to be true. It's not gonna happen. Ugh. And like once a week, I have a godlike run. Yep, precisely how variance works. You get more bad variance than you get good variance, because good variance is hard to believe. Ugh. Alright, with multiple apples, I could take that one for a little health and be alright with the next set. Whenever they have to use that phase change, it always is concerning for me. Got a little lucky there with the void balls. I'm gone hits. And yeah, I'm not even going to bother to face gone heads like I said. Alright. Gotta be very lucky, honestly. Wasn't lucky. Thank you, Void Balls. Vibe's just vibing, man. Every week I have to ask for a rager. Maybe one day he will accept. Alright. Sir Pepperoni is playable. Therefore, he is played. Alright. Well, let's try to beat Nama while I'm still getting some gold from Nama. Because at this point, one of my big issues is I'm not going to be able to level up anymore. If this gets much worse, I won't be able to level up anymore. Alright. Thank you, Void Balls, the classic plight. Very, very much so. I can't believe that hit me. We are taking a bunch of hits that we just do not need to be taking in any form or matter of the word. We are not even to the halfway point, and we could only take one more hit. It's disgusting, really. We had a I don't know, I'm just, like, not in the moment today, I guess. I have no other way of explaining this series of events. Great. Beautiful. No hits allowed. Period. Come on. There. Whew. Thank goodness you are invincible during that time. My favorite board game is War? Interesting. I haven't heard of War. The only War I can think of is with, like, cards. And so I have no idea what the War itself, the board game, is. We're gonna grab the book, get myself some healing, keep some gold gain. And with this gold gain, we might be able to buy 1 health up. Like, that's what sort of rewards we're getting right now. Don't know if you guys have it in the US. I wonder if War and Risk is the same game, just rebranded. That would be not surprising. personally, it wouldn't be, at least. Oof. Without the Void Dash, there are actually some issues I have to deal with, but generally speaking, I'm not too worried. Alright. Oh my gosh. Both shots I just missed by a wide margin. Yeah, here. Whew. I haven't played Risk since I went to a camp that makes since I've been to Camp McKee as a Boy Scout. There we are. Took me a little while to get the words out. Whew. So yeah, I actually have a. So I'm waiting for this speedrun to be over. I already told a person I watched called Grenade about that. There's this story I have with the game of Risk that I want to share. That's actually what inspired that question. Ooh. Beautiful. Don't worry, I have 2 apples. I can't open that door. My feet will not allow it. Alright, it's a good thing I left the apple here intact. We're gonna grab the Rage Tincture, because it's actually playable. I always had a problem with board games like this. Always had too much greed and risk. My playstyle is always too aggressive. Yep, sounds about right. Sounds like how most people play it, as far as my understanding, at least. We'll just enter through here. No reason to take the dangerous route. Ooh. Let's try it. Oh. Doesn't go through walls. Duh. It's cool, though. Alright, found this room. Still need to find Enoch. I've always disliked Rage Tincture unless it was with Duelist, my favorite class. It does work well with Knights as well because the invincibility when you shield dash. Just you have to be very kind of precise with it is the issue. The Fabled weapon I beat a Rad with when the bosses were bugged at 50% HP. Thought they were just OP. They have reduced the blast radius, but there's a funny thing. With this weapon, there was a patch notes. We reduced the blast radius that, quote, this is a buff, not a nerf. I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, they seem pretty great. Stay in your corner. There we are. Yeah. Oof. Alright. Let's see if these are as busted as I hope they are, because we're going to have to use it to fight Murmur and Enoch without getting hit, really. Which, the range, honestly, the fact that it's basically like a mini fireball is actually perfect for Murmur. There's still paths up and to the side, so... Let's go up. Let's hope that it's just up here. There we are. Awesome. I want to face Murmur first. I want to face Murmur between these two first. Oof. Alright. Yeah, Gauntheads and Murmur. Yep. And then I have to beat Enoch with them after that. I do plan to face Enoch with this character if I can. Wait for it. Okay, done waiting. That's what I was looking for. Clear of spikes. Ooh. Definitely feels comfy being at this distance. Alright. And yeah, so you don't even get equipment from those gold chests anymore. You don't even get equipment from those gold chests anymore. So therefore they're completely useless for us outside of damage output. I mean... didn't time it properly. Chasers are being a little tough. Causing me issues. I can knock them back? Usually they're unknockbackable. Maybe during their attack phases there's some knockback? Oh, wrong direction. Taking way more hits than I should be because of just blast radius. And this is with a nerf blast radius. There we are. Basically have to use shield bash for those because I just don't have other ways to deal with them with this weapon. Oof. Alright. Fine, I read as slow archer. I'll let you know how that goes. Oh god. So I am going here real fast, and I'm just grabbing an insight before I disappear, that's all. Just want to get the insight out of the way while I can. Well, I have mana for it, and don't have to worry about it. Alright, there we are. Insight complete. I have enough. I die in one hit to Enoch, but let's try it, because I die in 2 hits from my own fists. Definitely hit myself a lot during that fight. That was way too close, sir. Exhibit A. Oh my gosh, the chasers. If I had invincibility frames because I actually ran into a fireball, I could have made that, but Amaterasu's son is great, but crippling intellect is absolutely horrible. I think crippling intellect is actually so absolutely horrible, I'd rather just pick a different class. This looks stupid. I know this looks stupid for a speedrun picking a chef, but I'm legitimately thinking it could work. We already used fist gauntlets. Let's use chef hats. Let's just throw the entire kitchen sink at them, I guess. See how it fares. We have good fire damage with all this intelligence. We know duelist is useful. Maybe if I could knock back projectiles. That's not a good place to be. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I'll manage. There we are. The consistent burn will be nice, especially since I focused on heavy intelligence instead of physical damage. You know how I like the Barbarian because of the slow but damaging attack? This is kind of the same thing. Definitely not as aggressive as the Barbarian, but by no means bad. Yep. Chef is actually being an alright class right now. Which, as a speedrunner, is quite a surprising statement. Like, this is the slowest class in the game, and it's doing fine for the job I needed to do. I know for a fact that if I knock them back, they will explode, best case, so... This chef could work. Chef can work, which is surprising. Well, I get no money anymore. Yep. I don't like it either, Lambo Droid. I don't like what happened either. Alright. Well, we have minus 100% gold gain. So we're at level 20. What we have now is all we will have. We have plus 0 to our strength, and I think a plus 7 to our intelligence. So if we get bad spells all around, sucks to be us, because spells are our damage output. Our swords, our weapons, they're just means to our damage output. Which, one of the things that I dislike about the Barbarian being, like, not having regeneration on its air attack is because it means that the Barbarian can't be used in intelligence-based fighting style. Like, basically I have 2 dead classes now because of that decision. Barbarian and the Archer. So I have 2 dead classes, which is really annoying to have. Because it just means sometimes you can't pick a good character because you... Great. There we go. Okay, now that I beat 2 bosses, did a full clear, then retired resulting in 70k gold, I blew on root upgrades. Time to convert IRAD lore. Alright. It was going so well with that chef. I think there is actually potential in the chef being playable. Okay, now that I beat... Yep, and then Cerebellum. I already read that. Alright, we're only plus 3 minutes and still haven't even done the Sun Tower yet. Hopefully the Sun Tower is friendly this time. Sun Tower can be friendly, just usually isn't. Great. I hit shield. Doesn't Archer's Spore Burst from Canopy scale with int? Still doesn't make it great, I guess, though. So, it does. But I'd like you to look at my, my control scheme. Tell me how I'm going to be aiming those shots. That's the problem with Archer. That's where the problem with Archer comes in. Oh, by the way, they fixed emotional dysregularity, so it only affects the spell's base damage. So, like, it doesn't like increase burn damage, which is really sad. Makes the emotional dysregular chef not as viable anymore. But, oh well. I can deflect those back. Neither. Not for this character. Gotta keep going up. Let's kill that guy. Don't need the chasers. Not right now. Alright, there's one way up, so... Here we are. Yep. Tall room. It's okay. Make sure we don't die in one hit. We die in two. Beautiful. There we are. Awesome, we actually made it. We get equipment. Perfect, nothing I can ever pick up. We actually made it to the tower with a chef. I can't knock those back. I'd be shocked if I couldn't knock those guys back, though. Honestly, I'm shocked I can't knock the blue projectiles back. Thing is, this fight usually takes a while because I'm not hitting it often. I'm often just dodging their attacks. So having constant burn applied is actually really nice. Oh god, it like ate my jump, and I had to use the double jump to get the spot in position. Whew. I hate those big blue projectiles, not even because of this boss. They go through walls and cannot be destroyed. Ugh. Well. White star is damage. White star is damage. Alright, if we can find a mage with flame barrier, this fight comes back online. But until then... Alright. At the very least, we gotta try a bunch of new themes with this run. Even though a lot of themes failed, we got an opportunity to try a lot of new themes with this run. And that's good. That's good. I didn't realize what attack he was doing until it was too late. Alright, wait for it. Those last two hits at the very end. It's just when you make one mistake, it's always, you're prone to make another one immediately after, it feels like. You know, if you didn't have pacifism, you'd be great. Well, they're both Puritans, so I don't get a choice there. Let's choose the one that could actually burn my opponents. Alright. I'm probably going to get to the split in the boss and just have to use a bunch of all my healing right then and there. Because, yeah, I only take one hit without healing. I'm pretty sure I heal once when I take another hit, and then the other healing both times to the other one is not enough. So, the first heal is all that really does anything, I think. I'd really appreciate if you didn't. Like, the double blue is my least favorite. If you're a dwarf, it's great. If you're not a dwarf, it's just having to deal with both at the same time. Pretty sure I still get one shot, so I still need to heal one more time before it matters, but I want to use that heal in the split instead of... I'd rather use those pauses to cast my spell. That's what I'm getting at. Great. Wind Wall Magma Match? Hey, that's one. Wind Wall Magma Bass. Hollow Bones is going to be weird. Hollow Bones is going to be freaking weird, but we're going to see how that feels. Magma Mass is going to be great damage output. Wind Wall is great protection. Though Hollow Bones, as I said, going to be weird. Oof. Make sure to die a couple extra times because I'm still not done transcribing this. Don't worry, I got you. I got you covered, bro. I got you covered. Da 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 da. Just slowly wander our way down. I'd like to be put down, please. I'd like to be put down so I can actually attack you from the ground level. I thought I hit the ground, so I didn't realize I double jumped. I didn't single jump. Yep, hollow bones was an issue there. With Hermes boots, could the bottom be safe? Never thought about that. I think there would be places where the bottom is safe. I'd have to check, though. If I had Hermes boots, I didn't notice. I was too focused on the fight. Oh well. Turns out we can get worse. Turns out I could just be having an off day, and things could get worse. Because yeah, I had a run that was pretty bad luck. This one was just pretty bad play. Yeah, it seems like there's actually a spot on the spikes that is just completely safe until the third eye pops out. Well, okay, when these guys come at ya, I guess can't be completely safe. Hollow bones messing up my timings. That moment where you lose control is the most dangerous moment of this run, I swear. The most dangerous moment of the boss fight is always as it splits. Let me on the ground. I want my double jump back. Thank you. Okay, well, I always hate when you can see your kick flying out. Like, you can see your kick hitting the target as you die. That's always the most infuriating deaths. He even has hypercoagulation. He even has... We're trying it. Vibes, get your happy face on. We have a hypercoagulation ranger. How can I not pick hypercoagulation? Thanks for putting out the time, dude. Appreciate it. Well, here was an additional padding, warping to the wrong spot just for you. Alright. Oof. That was actually really nice. Too bad I'm like having trouble finding any other time to attack. Assuming that's not gonna eat up those projectiles. There we are. Feels good. No longer feels good. Get me out of here. Get me out. Definitely slow. As you can see, the lack of damage output definitely is affecting me. But the platform just doing its job. We are. Hello. Just watching some RL. Yeah, this is the final boss. This is the most recent update. My character is currently a little weak is the main issue. Yeah, the platform doesn't exactly pan out so well when I have 3 eyeballs that are attacking me. Oh, God. Yeah, the fact that nothing, like, seems to stop those, projectiles is really troublesome. Nothing but wind wall. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I can't even find time to make a single attack, it feels like. Ranger just feels so safe. Ranger's good class all around. Debatable. I hope they don't nerf it. Yeah, triple blue is definitely the hardest thing to deal with. Because it's just... navigating to safety is so much harder when you have to be careful when you touch the ground and you only have 1 secondary jump and all that. It's no good if you don't have any strength, as we just saw. Yep, I basically had to rely on the Ivy can. Well, here's the thing. It's just I never found an opportunity to attack. When this 3rd eye popped open, I never had an opportunity to attack. Alright. Oh, I thought I was hit there. Alright, there's my first hit. Hopefully my last. Despite the low strength, Barbarian was still the pick, because I'm just so confident with the Barbarian spin attacks. Plus 30 minutes. Plus 30 minutes. Almost hitless. Is Barb Spin the only attack that doesn't give mana on hit? Yes. And that's the weird thing. That's what makes it so weird. I think the uppercut from the Pugilist might not, but that's all I can think of. Alright, get this out of my face.